Hello students of Standard 9th. Welcome to the digital campus of DAV Moyle Public School. Let's begin with an online session of science. Our today's topic is plasma membrane. Cell is the basic structural, functional and biological unit of all known organisms. A cell is the smallest unit of life. Cells are often called the building blocks of the life. The study of cell is called cell biology, that is cellular biology or cytology. If we study a cell under a microscope, we would come across three features in almost every cell, that is plasma membrane, nucleus and cytoplasm. All activities inside the cell and interactions of the cell with its environment are possible due to these features, like plasma membrane or cell membrane, cell wall, nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell organelles. In cell organelles, it includes endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, plastids, vacuoles. Plasma membrane and cell membrane are often confused to be similar terms. However, they are quite different from each other. The plasma membrane encloses the organelles of the cell, whereas the cell membrane encloses the entire cell components. Cell membrane is the outermost layer of the cell that surrounds all the components of a cell, including different organelles. It is found in both plant cells and animal cells. However, the plant cell have a cell wall that surrounds the cell membrane. The cell membrane acts as a boundary separating the cellular contents with the outside environment. It consists of a phospholipid bilayer with integral protein that provides a pathway for the movement of molecules across the membrane. The membrane allows only a certain molecules to pass through it because of the hydrophobic liquids present. Cell membrane performs special functions like it regulates the entry and exit of substance in the cell, protect a cell from bacteria, viruses and other invading pathogens. It also plays a major role in cell signaling, provides a selective barrier which allows only a certain molecules to enter and exit the cell. These are membrane some of the basic functions followed by or performed by cell membrane. Plasma membrane surrounds the organelles of the cell. It forms a barrier between cell organelles and the outside environment. A plasma membrane plays different role depending upon its location. For example, a plasma membrane encloses the cytoplasm as well as the organelles of the cell. It is a tough, rigid and flexible layer made up of protein, lipids and carbohydrates. Now the question arises, how does the movement of substance take place into the cell, or how do substances move out of the cell? For this we need to understand the following topics, that is diffusion and osmosis. Transfer of gaseous molecules from higher concentration region to the lower concentration region is known as diffusion. Some substances like carbon dioxide or gaseous can move across the cell membrane by a process called diffusion. In the above image, we saw that there is a spontaneous movement of a substance from a region of high concentration to a region where its concentration is low. Something similar to this happens in cell. For example, substance like CO2 accumulated in higher concentration inside the cell. In the cell's external environment, the concentration of CO2 is low as compared to that inside the cell. As soon as there is a difference of concentration of CO2 inside and outside a cell, CO2 moves out of the cell for a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration. outside the cell by a process of diffusion. Similarly, O2 enters by cell the process of diffusion when the level of concentration of O2 inside the cell decreases. Thus, diffusion play an important role in gaseous exchange between the cell as well as the cell and its external environment. The movement of water molecules through such a selective permeable membrane is called osmosis. The movement of water across the plasma membrane is also affected by the amount of substances dissolved in water. Thus, osmosis is the passage of water from a region of higher concentration through a semi-permeable membrane to a region of lower concentration. What will happen if we put an animal cell or a plant cell into a solution of sugar or water in water? If the medium surrounding the cell has a higher water concentration than the cell, meaning that the outside solution is very dilute, the cell will gain water by osmosis. Such a solution is known as hypotonic solution. Water molecules are free to pass across the cell membrane in both directions, but more water will come into the cell than its leave. The net result is that water enters the cell is likely to swell up. If the medium has exactly the same water concentration as the cell, there will be no net movement of water across the cell membrane. Such a solution is known as isotonic solution. Water across the cell membrane in both directions, but the amount going in is the same as the amount going out. So there is no overall movement of water. The cell will stay the same size. If the medium has a lower concentration of water than the cell, meaning that it is a very concentration solution, the cell will lose water by osmosis. Such a solution is known as hypertonic solution. Again, water crosses the cell membrane in both directions, but this time more water leaves the cell than enters it. Therefore, the cell will shrink. Thus, osmosis is a special case of diffusion through a selective permeable membrane. Plasma membrane performs important functions like form a barrier between the cell organelles from the outside environment. It allows only a certain molecules to pass through it. It facilitates communication and signaling between the cell. Some key points on cell membrane and plasma membrane are: cell membrane is a type of plasma membrane that encloses the cell and all its components. Both the membranes are selectively permeable and regulates the entry and exit of components. The cell membrane is the only membrane involved in cytokinesis. Following are the important differences between cell membrane and plasma membrane. Now it's time to check your knowledge about today's topic. Here are some questions as your assignment. I hope you understand today's topic. We again meet with new video. Till then, stay at home, be safe, be happy.